Hey, what is up you guys? My name is SubZeroExtabyte coming with another video for you guys. Today, we are going to test my parkour skills and we are going to see if I am capable of doing the ultimate marine test so I can join the army. No, that is not true. I am not going to join the army guys, so don't worry about that. I am going to do a parkour test, so be ready to get blown away by my amazing parkour skills. This parkour needs to be done with a car, so luckily I brought my driver's license because, in the world of Roblox, you cannot drive without your license. The police will track you and hunt you down until they have caught you, and you will be given a huge fine, which is not so very cheap if I remember. Once, I received such a ticket. I had to pay a lot of money for it. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but what I do know is that I do not want such a ticket anymore. I am one of the best drivers, remember? So that means nobody has to worry about anything. I will complete this parkour in almost 2 minutes. Let's bet on that. No, I don't want you guys to lose a lot of money. You can see what a professional I am, of course. My driving instructor once told me that I will be able to drive a Formula 1 car someday, and until this day, I still have not done that. I need to do that because then, everyone will be able to see me next to Lewis Hamilton. I will definitely beat him in a 1 versus 1 racing game. I mean a racing game on the PlayStation, of course. If there is anyone who is better at driving than me, it is Mr. Lewis Hamilton. He is an absolute professional. But I wonder, will he beat me if he joins me in this parkour? I don't think so, because this parkour is far from a Formula 1 racing track. It doesn't even look like one. So somehow, I just died. I can assure you guys that it was not my fault. It was that other dude's fault. Somehow he drove me over. Or maybe it had to do with this construction site. There is a lot of debris here and there. So maybe I died because of that. I don't even know, guys. Let's try a different route and just continue via the upper floor. There must be some sort of different route to take. Maybe a real rally route where I will have to make a jump with the car. Now somehow, it is a little bit hard to get up there and I don't exactly know how to do it. But I will figure that out, of course. I am very creative and one of my skills is improvisation, which is needed in this situation. I would not have said that if it wasn't needed. What I do believe is that this is not working even with my amazing improvisation skills. I sense that I need a new vehicle, so I think I am going to choose a better vehicle than the one I had before, because that one got me killed earlier. Oh, there are some unique vehicles here to choose from. It looks like that is some kind of animal. Maybe that one is a good to use. I do believe it isn't very agile, but I can see that it has a lot of speed, which is exactly what I needed. Or not. I can't even pass the first obstacle with this vehicle if it can't move to the right or to the left. But I am determined to go for it, and I will definitely complete this parkour no matter what is going to happen. You guys can obviously see how much I practice for this, and I am definitely one of the pros here, guys, who rides an animal-like vehicle and completely destroys their opponents. Did you guys just notice that I got through the first stage of this parkour? That was pretty easy, guys, but there is definitely more to come. But I have the feeling that this is going to take a long time, but with this car, I am almost sure that I'm going to finish this entire parkour. Oh, I believe that there are some major problems up ahead. I see some really annoying obstacles in front of me. Oh no. I hope I don't get stuck here, because that would be not good. I just said not even a minute ago that this vehicle is going to get me to the finish. I have the feeling that I am wrong, and I am stuck, guys. I am going to continue my journey on foot, guys. I don't need any vehicle to complete a car obstacle course. Of course not. I am SubZeroExtabyte, and I will show you guys what I am capable of. These guys won't know what will hit them when they see me walking toward the finish line. They are probably going to think that I am some kind of Superman, which I am because my name is Sub, but I have no feet anymore. Now everything became 100 times harder, but of course, not for me. I am going to roll through this obstacle course and no one can stop me from doing that. I believe that no one has ever done that in Roblox history. Probably not in Minecraft history as well, but we are not in the world of Minecraft at the moment. Anyway, there are many other vehicles for me to check out, so why don't I try something else, right? Like a fish? Oh, well, it seems that the fish is doing whatever it likes to do and is not even listening to me. How is that possible? I recently studied the language of the fish, and I am almost 100% sure that this fish understands me when I am talking to it. Actually, We don't call it talking, we call it fishing. Weird, right? You would say that the word fishing actually means that you are going to hunt for fish with a fishing rod. Well, it is exactly that. The fish just call it fishing when they are talking. I'm getting so depressed here that I will just jump down and fall into the abyss. I believe that there is something down there. It probably is just the end of a map, and I will simply respawn and I will get to choose another vehicle. Should I go with the fish? I don't know if it is a smart idea. Whatever the fish will do, I cannot obey the fish. The fish has to obey me, and not the other way around. Otherwise, the HPADF will call me and probably put me away because I did not act correctly and obeyed the fish. You probably wonder what the HPADF means. Well, it stands for Human Protectors Against Dangerous Fish and fights for the human rights when the fish abuse them. Now, you saw that my previous fish did not do exactly what it was expected to do, but I believe that it wasn't its fault. This time, next one, though, I am going to be really mad if that fish just does not get to the finish line. How hard can it be, right? Honestly, I cannot be too cruel against fish. I once had a fish named Norman. Norman was a goldfish. I could talk to him because I knew how to. He told me his amazing story. Once there lived a poor fisherman and his nagging wife. One day, the fisherman went to the sea and caught a golden fish. The fish pleaded, "Oh, please let me go. I am the king of the sea. I will grant you any wish." The fisherman was surprised to see the golden fish and let it go. He went home and told this to his wife and she became angry. She said, "You fool, you should have asked for a new bathtub. Haven't you seen how bad our old one is?" So, the fisherman went to the sea again and told the golden fish about his wife's wish. When he came home, he found a brand new bathtub, but the greedy wife was not happy. She ordered, "Go to the fish again and ask him for a big house now." The fisherman was scared of his wife and he went to see the golden fish again. When the fish heard about the new wish, he said, "I will grant you the wish because you were kind. Go, be happy." When the fisherman reached home, he found the wife in a palace wearing expensive clothes. But the ungrateful wife was still not satisfied and ordered, "Go find that fish right now and ask him to make me the queen of this world. Go." The witless fisherman ran to find the fish. However, this time, the little golden fish did not appear. Suddenly, there was a flash of lightning and a bolt of thunder. He ran home to find that the golden fish had taken back all the wishes. The fisherman realized that if he had not listened to his greedy wife, they would not have lost the bathtub or the palace and would have been very rich. I found Norman and kept him for a long time. He passed away a few weeks ago. That is actually why I do like fish. But now I am only talking about a goldfish. Hedgehogs don't really go that fast, right? But maybe this one is fast. Hedgehogs are good pets, by the way. I once had a hedgehog as a pet. I called him Harry the hedgehog. One day we went to the zoo. I brought him with me and when we went to see the lions, he got too excited and jumped over the fence. Well, I do not need to tell more. This is the story of a lion who summoned a hedgehog and said to him, "Lise, if there is any friendship between us, you have to find me some meat. It's been a month since I've eaten anything." "All right," said the hedgehog, and he went to find the donkey. The hedgehog said to the donkey, "You need to come with me and we need to go visit Uncle Lion because he's sick." "My dear friend," said the donkey, "the lion can't stand me. He'll do for me in a single mouthful." No, the hedgehog reassured him, "If someone pays you a visit when you're sick, he can't be anything but your friend." So the donkey went with the hedgehog. When they arrived at the lion's den, the hedgehog told the lion, "Pretend to be bedridden." Then, seeing him lying down like that, the trickster said, "What happened to you to leave you stretched out like that all day long?" "I have a headache," said the lion. "Your head hurts?" asked the hedgehog. "Yes," moaned the lion. "Please," said the hedgehog to the donkey, "go and sit on his head." As soon as the donkey sat down, the lion tried to catch him, but he only managed to bite an ear. Monsieur, the donkey ran away. When the donkey had traveled a good stretch of road, the lion said to the hedgehog, "I beg you, my friend, try to bring him back." "My dear," said the hedgehog, "the moment he left, it became impossible that he would come back." "But still you have to try," said the lion. When he had met up with the donkey again, the hedgehog pretended to be shocked. "Why did you run away, my dear?" "Run away?" said the donkey. "That guy was about to devour me." No, the hedgehog reassured him. "It's just that when you press someone on a sore spot, they automatically jump." It's the pain that made him react. In brief, The hedgehog brought the donkey back. Once the lion caught the donkey, he killed him and ate all that he wanted. Then he took himself off, with this recommendation to the hedgehog: keep an eye on this donkey for me. Don't let anyone eat any of the meat, because if they do, for sure they'll eat the heart. As soon as the lion went off, the hedgehog took the heart and ate it. When the lion came back, he asked the hedgehog, "Where's the heart?" "This donkey didn't have a heart," said the hedgehog. "What do you mean? Can there be an animal that doesn't have a heart?" asked the lion. "Just this precise donkey," said the hedgehog. "How can that be?" asked the lion. "If he had had a heart," said the hedgehog, "after it saved his life by helping him escape from you, it would never have let him come back." I never had to tell you this story, but why not, right? I knew that you guys would know about that story. It was my Harry. I am sorry guys, I am getting a little bit emotional now. Let's not use an animal for now. So we got this red car. I like red. Red is my favorite color, you know that? I am actually kidding. Do you really think that red is my favorite color? I mean, come on now, you have basically been watching me for a long time now. Or well, I mean, some of you have, but if you have, you should totally know that red is not my favorite color. But for the sake of the story, let's say it is. I mean, it is the color of love. Obviously. Did you notice that this car has no wheels? You probably didn't, right? This car is the future, boys. The future is now. I am flying in a car. Maybe I can complete the obstacle course with this car. I mean, hover car, craft, vehicle, plane, helicopter, or something. You know, a hovercraft, also known as an air-cushioned vehicle or ACV, is a craft capable of traveling over land, water, mud, ice, and other surfaces. Hovercraft are hybrid vessels operated by a pilot as an aircraft rather than a captain as a marine vessel. A real benefit of air-cushioned vehicles in moving heavy loads over difficult terrains, such as swamps, was overlooked by the excitement of the British government funding to develop high-speed hovercraft. It was not until the early 1970s that the technology was used for moving a modular marine barge with a dragline on board for use over soft reclaimed land. Hovercraft use blowers to produce a large volume of air below the hull that is slightly above atmospheric pressure. The pressure difference between the higher pressure air below the hull and lower pressure ambient air above it produces lift, which causes the hull to float above the running surface. For stability reasons, the air is typically blown through slots or holes around the outside of a disc or oval-shaped platform, giving most hovercraft a characteristic rounded rectangle shape. Typically this cushion is contained within a flexible skirt, which allows the vehicle to travel over small obstructions without damage. Funny, right? Small obstruction. That would mean that I could do this obstacle course with no problem at all. I still haven't made any progress at all compared to the other vehicles I used. I think that I'm going to use another vehicle. Is nothing working today, right? I wish I could use my awesome jet. Yes, I have a jet. A big one. A really big one. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you guys today. I will show it to you. I promise that. I always remember a promise, of course. But the only problem is that I need jet fuel. As soon as I have jet fuel, I can show it to you. Because now, my jet is stuck in my garage, so I cannot move it. I miss my hedgehog, guys. Why can't I just use a hedgehog and complete this course? The hedgehog and I are one, guys. I did everything with him from swimming to skydiving. Once, we had to investigate who stole my food. Or well, not my food. It was the food I bought for Harry the Hedgehog. Many hedgehog food pieces have been turning up all over Robloxia and the inhabitants are scared. 10 stolen in 10 weeks, all committed with an arrow, and still nobody has a clue who the wild thief is. Sir Harry the Hedgehog is an ugly and intelligent pet with a fondness for playing the piano. He doesn't know it yet, but he is the only one who can stop the cowardly thief. When his fish the fish, is kidnapped, Sir the Hedgehog finds himself thrown into the center of the investigation. His only clue is a damp blade. He enlists the help of his thoughtful pet keeper called SubZeroExtabyte. Can Extabyte help the hedgehog overcome his caffeine addiction and find the answers before the snotty killer and his deadly arrows strike again? Of course, he can. But really, though, he drank a lot of coffee. Actually, he drank so much that he couldn't sleep for the entire night, and I had to pet him for as long as he was awake. So I barely had any sleep those days. But that did not matter because I really loved him. No guys, I will not cry because he is not with us anymore. I am only thinking about him because the adventure I am having now would have worked out very differently if I was riding Harry the Hedgehog instead of this hedgehog. Now, do you guys have a pet? Probably a dog or a cat or maybe a hamster, but they are sweet, right? You know who is not sweet? A fish. Well, they are, but you cannot even though them, guys. Where is the fun if you can't touch your pet? That is exactly why I knew that using the fish was not a good idea. But I am going to try them once more, just so that you guys know for sure not to use the fish when you try this obstacle course. You know, the clownfish, the one we have been using for the entire time, is actually the one which they call Nemo. They are not exactly clowns. They are not funny at all. At least not here. That was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next video.